Good afternoon, everyone. I am Mary Angela ANU, and today I will be presenting sample problems in regards to measure of position for both Ungroup and group data. So let's begin with Ungroup data. But before we dive into examples, let's first go over the methods and formulas we will be using to solve quartile, decile, and percentile problems for Ungroup data. So we will be using Mendenhall and Sinsich method together with linear interpolation for ungrouped data. So this is the formulas that we're going to use. If we will try to locate the position of quartile, we will be using the formula Q sub k is equal to k over 4 times n plus 1. For decile, we have D sub k is equal to k over 10 times n plus 1. And for percentile, we have P sub k is equal to k over 100 times n plus 1, where n is the total number of data points and k is the specific rank. Example, 1 for quartile 1, 5 for decile 5, and 50 for percentile 5. So we have sample problem number 1 for ungrouped data. The following are the scores of a group of students on a statistic exam: 9, 21, 28, 35, 40, 7, 15, 25, 31, 38, and 40. Determine the third quartile, the 7th decile, and the 60th percentile of this data set. So what we're going to do is we need to arrange the data in ascending order. So if we say ascending, from smallest to highest. So we have 7, 9, 15, 21, 25, 28, 31, 35, 38, 40, 40. Next is we need to identify our n, or the total number of data points. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this means that our n is equal to 11. So let's calculate quartile 3 using the formula Q sub k is equal to k over 4 times n plus 1. So let's substitute the values. We have Q sub 3 is equal to 3 over 4 times 11 plus 1. So let's first add 11 and 1 is equal to 12, and then let's let's divide 3 times 4. Let's divide 3 over 4 times 12, which results into 9. So this is not yet our final answer. So this just means that our quartile 3 is in the 9th position. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Therefore, our quartile 3 is 38. So this is our final answer for quartile 3. Let's proceed in calculating the decile 7 using the formula D sub k is equal to k over 10 times n plus 1. So, same data set and same process sa quartile. So, we have, let's substitute the values. We have D sub 7 is equal to 7 over 10 times 11 plus 1. So, let's add first 11 and 1, which is 12. And then, we have 7 over 10 times 12, which is the result, 8.4. So, naa siya'y decimal point. So, what we're going to do, or this means that our decile 7 is in between 8 and 9 position. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 35 atong 8th position, and we have 9. So, this means that our decile 7 is in between 35 and 38. So, to get the exact answer, we need to do the linear interpolation. So in linear interpolation, we already did the step 1 and 2. So let's proceed in step 3. Find the difference between the two values wherein quartile k, decile k, and percentile k is situated. And then let's proceed to step 4. Get the decimal part result in step 2 and multiply it with the result in step 3, and lastly add the result in step 4 to the smallest number in step 3 to get the value of quartile k, decile k, and percentile k. So ato siyang himay-himayon using the formula lower value plus decimal times upper value minus lower value. So let's substitute first the value. We have 35 as our lower value plus 0.4, which is the decimal. Dili na to siya gikuha sa 8.4. And let's subtract the upper value sa lower value, which is 38 minus 35. So, ato unang minus ang 38, minus nato 35, results to 3. So, what we're going to do next is multiply 0.4 into 3, which results into 1.2. Then, let's add 35 plus 1.2 is equal to 36.2. Therefore, our decimal 7 is 36.2. So, this is our final answer. And next one, let's proceed in calculating the percentile 60 with the same data set and with the use of the formula P sub k is equal to k over 100 times n plus 1. So let's substitute the value. We have P sub k is equal to 60 over 100 times 11 plus 1. So same process, let's add 11 and 1. It is equal to 12. And then 60 over 100 times 12 is equal to 7.2. Same in our decile na siya'y decimal. So we're going to proceed with, this means that our percentile 60 is in between 7th and 8th position. So our 7th and 8th position is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is in between 31 and 35. So let's proceed with linear interpolation. So same process, let's substitute. 31 is our lower value, so 31 or the 7th position. So let's add, then plus 0.2, the decimal, di na to siya ikuha. Then multiply 2 upper value minus lower value. So 35 minus 31. So let's subtract first 35 minus 31 is equal to 4. Then let's multiply the decimal. The decimal 0.2 times 4 is equal to 0.8. So let's add 31 plus 0.8 is equal to 31.8. Therefore, our percentile 60 is equal to 31.8. And this is our final answer. Now, let's try to explore how to find quartiles and percentiles and deciles using Microsoft Excel. But first, let us remember that percentile, it is where the data is divided into 100 equal parts, while in decile, 10 equal parts, and in quartile, 4 equal parts. So, the value of percentile 10 and first decile is the same, as well as the percentile 20 and the second decile, same value lang na sila, kanat. Same, and so on. Percentile 30 and decile 3, same value, 40, and percentile and fourth decile is same value, so on and so forth. So what we're going to do, just input the data set here. So input the data set and let's try to find the quartile 3. So just click equal, then search the quartile. So click and then drag all the data here. Then comma, then you're going to choose kung saan gipangita. So here, ang gipangita is quartiles 3. So we're going to click third quartile, then click enter. And this is the result. Yan na lang siya ka simple. Same process with percentile. Click or search percentile. Then drag all the data here, comma. Then you can choose kung sa imuhang i-click. So you can input here, since ang gipangita is 60, you can input here 0.60 or 0.6. Then enter. The result is 31.8. So, in Microsoft Excel, wala siya formula sa decile. But let us remember that percentile 70 is equal to decile 7. So, pwede na ito gamitin ang percentile in finding decile sa Excel. So, equals, let's search percentile, then click or drag all the data. Since ang gipangita is decile 7, we can put here 0.7 and enter. So the result is 36.2. Same with the result if we do the manual calculation.